Hey, welcome back to Sober Now. I'm Jim LaPierre. Today we're going to talk about the importance of having fun in recovery. Sounds a little silly, maybe? Not sure. What I do know is that fun is one of the biggest things that makes life worth living. And I also know that even in the first few years of recovery, a lot of us struggle with how do I have fun without drinking or drugging. We associate things that we enjoyed doing in the past or activities or places that we used to hang out. We associate those with substances, and so we know to stay away from them. So at this point in the journey, how do we figure out how to have fun without drugs and alcohol? Well, I hate reinventing the wheel, so I always say if you know somebody that knows about that, go ask them, go learn from them. In other words, if you know people that know how to have fun, if you know people whose company that you enjoy, and you find that being around them feels safe to you, hang out, ask them, say, look, I'm having trouble relaxing, I'm having trouble not taking myself so seriously, I'm having trouble putting my issues and the things that I need to do aside so that I can actually relax and have a good time, and see what they can teach you about that, because they must have figured something out. The best people I know, man, they can have a good time at the DMV because it's really just a matter of attitude. They go into each situation, no matter how mundane it may be or how exciting it may be, with the attitude of how much fun can I possibly have? Now, I mean, I get it. There's times we have to get serious and do important things. But there's also a need for release. There's a need for laughter. There's a need for connection. And when we're having fun, it makes it easy to establish new friendships, more contacts, people that we can learn from and just simply enjoy their company. It takes a lot. I recognize that. To be able to kind of take the weight of the world off your shoulders for a little bit and give yourself permission to do things that are just enjoyable. And oftentimes in early recovery, we're not sure what those are. So we have to be willing to try a little bit of trial and error. And think about it this way: the worst thing that can possibly happen, you go, you try something, I don't know, maybe you sign up for a pottery class, and then it turns out that making pottery sucks, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this. Okay, but give yourself credit for moving outside of your comfort zone and trying something new. Inexpensive classes, great way to try something new. Maybe you like painting watercolors. Who knows? You haven't tried it, so get on it. It's low cost. It's not a huge time commitment. It's something you can try out. If you like it, great. Keep doing it. If you don't like it, well, we'll discard that one and try something new. The biggest advice I give people about fun is the difference between being childish and childlike. Childish is something that we say, well, that's immaturity. To be childlike is to be open to new possibilities, to be spontaneous, and to be willing to be silly. So instead of being the serious, uptight adults that we tend to be, we could just enjoy each other. We could just give ourselves permission to be a little bit vulnerable in the form of humor, right? The worst thing I can be is like not funny, which in the grand scheme of things is not terrible. If people enjoy my company or if they find me funny, then that's perfect. That's going to lend itself to having a good time. One of the most important lessons I learned about fun actually came from a rehab that I worked with a lot of years ago. Before anybody graduated this program, they had to go on a series of outings together. And it was hysterical to me because I would see them as they were leaving and I would see them as they were coming back. And as they were leaving, to go do things like mini golf or bowling or roller skating or swimming, they'd be grumbling, and this was stupid, this was a waste of time. And every single time, they came back laughing, in great moods, and they had had fun. And they had allowed themselves to be childlike, they had allowed themselves to be fully in the moment, maybe connecting with nature or making a new friend. But they laughed, they joked, they lightened up, they put their troubles aside for an hour or two and enjoyed themselves. And really, that's the stuff that makes life worth living. Without fun, everything's just vaguely depressing. And I don't want to live that way. A lot of us approach recovery as though there's some finish line. and we tell ourselves, I'll feel better when I get there. Well, of course, there is a moving target. No matter what you achieve or overcome or accomplish, there's always going to be something more that you want. So part of the benefit of learning how to be in the here and now and fully experiencing life is the times where we get to laugh and just do things we enjoy and just connect to other good people. And that's going to result in greater friendships, which results in greater support for our recovery and all of our life goals. So I see this as an investment. I hope it's something that you'll make time for, and I double your misery back if not satisfied. So please email me your questions and your topic suggestions, jim@sobernow.com. Please give us a like and a share on the videos so that we can continue these conversations and reach some more folks. And if you hit up our YouTube channel, Sober Now, give us a click on that subscription button. That'll help us grow and expand everything that we're doing. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have fun.